We are on? Are we? Are we on? Hi. Yes. Okay. We're just gonna wait for people to get here. I have something to show you guys that you'll have to give me your opinion on. Because I may have cooked or I may have burnt that meal. Doo-doo. Where is everyone? Is my Twitch manager thingy broken? Did you all guys decide to go to sleep at the same time? Take a nap? Oh my god. Oh, I get what's happening. I missed the day. Nobody remembers me anymore. This is the attention span of the youth, isn't it? Must be what they were talking about. This is my grave now. My tomb of zero viewers. Never thought this day would come. Oh well, I guess it's only me and myself now. Oh, such is sad days. I forgot to grab my water bottle. I should go do that. But really now, come on guys. I wanted to show you something cool. And you guys have to give me your opinion. I need my council of decisions. Trying to find a specific... Dude, what the hell? Oh, this fucking bell takes 5 years of my heart. Every time it rings. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, water has been obtained. We can now start. Bitty.
Oh, it's you. I'm still settling in. Not so used to staying in one place, see?
My heart is still racing from when the bell rang. How many people have birthdays the same day? Bad game design. Literally unplayable. 0 out of 10. Reward claimable. Thank you. 1300. What is this? A gift? Ooh, shiver. Colder than I expected in this room. Let's do our daily Descent of Fortune, aka struggling to catch more than 3 envelopes, because such is the fate of mouse players. Just as once mobile players have overpowered the PC ones. They have it good, man. Like, I can't catch even 1/3 of the ones falling. It's frankly a shaming. I have been humbled. Alright. Moving on. There's definitely something wrong because look at my follower goal. It says that we hit it, 32 followers, but then on my Twitch manager I see 31. So I'm confused. I guess we didn't really hit it? I'm so lost. More clear drops. We should have like 100 pulls now easily. Look at that. That is 100 bunnies. I'm so rich. Who are you? Wheelchair user? Oh hell yes. The design's immaculate as always. But actually, who would I even be saving for? Cause I have no idea. We got her, so now we have a sustain, which we have to build her further, actually. I don't know who you are. These are reruns. We got Flutter Page. Then I don't know what you do. I didn't pick anyone here because we're not pulling in theory. I don't want anyone here. And then this is the standard banner. Actually, a standard banner only account for Reverse 1999 could be interesting since so many characters join it. Or maybe it takes away from the challenge of having to play with only very old, very bad characters that have been neglected for years.
Sweetheart.
Still 13 minutes to go. Then what is this? I'm confused. Why do I have a notification here? Oh, is it you? Can I interact with you? No? Okay. Going nowhere. As for these, I'm gonna keep trying to stack them as far as I can. I built a bridge last time, but I guess the game took it down. It doesn't allow it.
You mean...
Really confused as to what that notification may be. Oh well, moving on. More notifications as always. Gimme, keep. Then, what is this? Oh, right, the daily question. What is that? Rock, paper, scissors. Sure, I'll win real quick here. Let's play safe. Ooh, maybe not that safe. RIP. I tried to outsmart the system, but I forgot they could outsmart me. Let's check on Villa first. Where are you, baby girl? Rarity was the third. Here, level 30. Not inside it yet. Okay, we farm one or two of these should make it.
Very well. Let me try my hand. No worries. Concentrate and visualize. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm just concerned at where Sora might be.
Let me. An interesting one.
Because it's weird
What a bloom.
for him not to be watching the stream. Doesn't matter.
Please, don't resist.
One shot it.
Puzzlinga.
I still need 4 more. Do I have any boxes? No, it doesn't appear as an option. Alright, guess we'll auto a couple more. Man, my back hurts. I don't know what I did, but yesterday night it started hurting badly. Got a notification that I got a call from an unknown number. God knows if it's a scam or something else. If it's important, they'll call again, right? That's just enough. Let's insight you to level 1.
Thank you for your help, dear comrade.
Max. Again. Insight. Number 2. I only have one of these, so we're definitely gonna have to spend some energy. We already cleared the shop here, like what we wanted, didn't we? Or is there still stuff? I think there's still stuff. Wrong. Legend of the White Horse. There's still a bunch of stuff. We should prioritize this. This has no limit of purchase. That's interesting. I was thinking, one sec. So, wait. This currency down here can get you like old costumes that you can buy. So if you spend money to refresh your energy, you could just get like a crap ton of these. Now, I don't know why you would spend money like that. Maybe if you missed it and you just want to, for some reason, clear out the entire shop. I don't know, man. Wheels are weird. Hiya. Hi, Echo. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Nothing special to report on. It's very quiet today. A couple of days ago, I did that collab with NVIDIA. That was super fun. We had a lot of new viewers, but didn't actually go very far. What else do I play? I like to play Genshin and HSR. I mean, I have years on those games. I don't actually play them on stream much because they perform quite badly in terms of discovery. But what I would like to do once I build a bit more community is to start streaming more indie games. I have my eye on a couple. And then the other thing I've done before was streaming myself writing. That did pretty okay. 53. What are these? They're higher rarity, so I should probably prioritize them. Spell of Banishing, Magnesia Crystal, Rambling Tooth. I'm gonna grab this. This looking interesting. Never mind. Sounds cool. I mean, I described it in quite a boring way, to be honest, but yeah. It's mainly reverse 1999 for now. I really like it. I picked it up. I'm going through the main story. We are on chapter 7 currently. We're gonna continue today. As for anything else, that will come once I actually get, you know, double digits of viewers consistently. Like, people who would watch me play other games. Not just here for this game specifically. Beginning of a Birth, Part 4. I was
The
sick.
headquarters has issued a notice. The critical point of the storm is in Vienna.
I was sick yesterday, so I apologize if my energy is kind of low today. The chief assistant puts down his radio and turns around with a somber expression.
This type of storm syndrome involves a bodily transformation into oil paintings, primarily affecting the face, but sometimes spreading to the torso. It is often accompanied by delirium and an intense obsession with war.
This is what I wanted to show you guys. I was testing new colors for the model, but nobody really joined, so I just want to have it here. Does it look good? Yeah.
Like the storm of 1929, it was accelerated by social upheavals resulting from the constant tensions Mannesmann Dictate created between nations.
Beep, 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 beep. There you go.
This era.
No, I didn't create it myself. I found it for free and I've been testing different recolors on it. Just for fun. I will make my own. Once I have enough money for it, I will commission an artist. But oh well. The color of the sky has changed. The storm syndrome has finally reached this island. No one on the team's caught it yet, but that could soon change.
This is absurd.
With a bag filled with alchemy materials over her shoulders, the young pirate remains spirited despite the week in underground captivity. You also work in models? I have a Discord in my links. You can send that to me on DMs. Feel free. Yes, I have the same username as in here.
We went through all that trouble, sweated our guts out, and finally got to a place where the storm can be kept out. But now you're telling me that immunity is going to disappear like a fart in the wind.
Of course.
I was planning to stay here for a while. There might be alchemic materials and pieces of books the Abraxas has left behind from their mills. Oh, now that is frustrating, mate.
Such is the nature of Arcanum.
Okay, I'll check them when I'm done with stream, okay? Hmm.
The immunity hasn't disappeared. It's just waning. For now, only the beach has lost the effect. We're still safe around the Hall of Apeiron.
But there's no guarantee that we'll be safe here forever, right? Reminds me of Xenos survival test.
Sonetto and I talked about this. We think the island is protected by a large-scale arcane ritual. The sudden decay of the island's storm immunity might be the result of its changes, though I'm unsure of the specifics.
Those people are doing something about it, right? That leader with the rockstar hair, shouldn't he be taking action by now?
Six has gathered all integers after the assembly. They're going to perform a mass cleansing ceremony. 37 also mentioned a test. I think they have more than one way to deal with the changes.
To the best of this apple's knowledge, secluded pure-blood arcanist groups often have rituals that they keep to themselves.
I'm hungry, even though I just ate lunch.
These islanders impart truths based on intellect and rationality, yet their doctrines are highly religious. Perhaps their arcane skills are passed down in a religious manner.
Oh, very mysterious, very arcane. I hope they're not all huddled together doing a mass at a time like this. And I'm more worried about us, Capitan.
Lilia changes her tone, unusually serious.
Arcana asked for more time for both sides to withdraw, didn't she?
Yes. Six gave us 2 hours to leave. That is to say... we must set out when the storm countdown reaches 2000.
And before that, the stone bangle on your wrist still works, right?
Yes. I can feel it. It would scold me whenever I thought about going to war with them.
Why is the animation for the stone bangle always broken?
Huh, I see.
Hi, Verena. Glad to have you back.
So we only have 2 hours for the plan.
Plan? What plan? Aren't we sneaking away from all this?
Do you like the new colors, Verena? Do you think we should keep it? Why are you in a gay stream? The queers are around you, Verena. You cannot escape them. We will find you.
Sorry, Regulus. Your accommodation was a long way from ours, so we haven't given you the latest updates. To put it simply...
Where are you going?
Oh! Hi, 37. The sudden appearance of the girl startles the crowd. She always spawns out of nowhere. 37 stands there with a curious look on her face.
37?
We're discussing how to leave this place, 37.
Precisely. I was just about to say, your chief wants us gone in a jiffy, but we don't even have a piece of wood to sail with.
Beep, 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 beep,
Vertin is sizing us up to see if we can fit in her suitcase. She's going to swim across the Aegean Sea using her tiny arms. Right, Vertin?
She's so funny. Should make deep ocean blue hair. I can try that. Real quick though, I want to fix, well, not fix, I want to change the eye from what it is right now, aka yellow, to red. Where is it? Dude, the music is always so good. No, really, where is it? Here it is. That is on texture number 1. I turn off this and I turn on this. And now I grab this. And now I want oh, wait, doesn't let me. Ooh. And jellyfish hairstyle? I can't change that for it, I'm afraid. Can't go that far. I can only like change the colors. I don't know how to do anything else, and in any case, I don't have permission to. You know? I want this to be red. And now I turn off this and this, and I save it. Have a nice day. See ya, Echo. Yeah, sure. That'll do. As texture number 1. And now we reload the VTuber. Evil Red Eye. Wow. I think that maybe just a tad bit too strong. Don't wanna go with demonic look. I want it to match the other colors. Wait, what's wrong with this now? Filter. Let's do brightness and contrast and drop the brightness a bunch. Like such. Like such. And now save it again. I think that will do. Aha! What do we think? Very emo, right? Well, it's gonna stay like that. I don't actually like it very much, but I'm not gonna keep tweaking it. Regulus squints and eagerly pokes her elbow in.
Right.
Hey, Amast.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Nice to have you back.
Then you must leave from the north side of the beach. Jump off the cliff there and head south. The cliff is on the tangent line of the Hall of Apiron, which is a good sign for your journey.
Yep, the story continues. We're on chapter 7, and we just got the storm syndrome arriving to the island, so dun dun dun. Now we're trying to plan what we're gonna do with our last 2 hours in the island before we are forced to leave, which hopefully we'll be able to stay a bit longer, considering we just found a recipe to immunity here. But only time will tell. She nods confidently, fully convinced of her own conclusion.
I will show you where to jump, but you'll have to wait till Vertin and I return.
Me? Where are we going?
What kind of question is that?
Secret mission, do. Secret mission.
The only place worth going.
She extends her hand with a light and happy tone.
You're the one and only Zero. We'll go see
a pair on together.
Ooh. Wait, what happens if two people on the island have the same number? Like, can that happen?
Aren't you going to look for 37? You took such good care of her while she was in a coma.
In the darkness, the figure trembles ever so slightly. She tries to steady herself.
I don't know. I don't know what I should do, Madam Mata. She's going back to the cave for the test, where I can't help her.
She looks down, trying her best to press her shaking hands together. Oh hey, we reached our follower goal. Yippee! Yippee! Confetti, confetti. Ah. Now we end the goal and we start a new goal. And I want it to be 56 specifically. Why 56 followers? I just like that number. Trust me, there's no further reason. Don't look into it.
All I can do is pray for her, for I have no adequate knowledge or power to assist her.
Well, okay, if you insist, it's because I made a bet with someone. Basically, this person was trying to make me fall into a scam. And I said, well, if I can beat your follower record by June, in 2 months, it took you 5 months without any outside help or bots or anything, you will donate in my stream. And he said yes, so we need to reach 56 followers. I believe in you. We can crush him. Revenge against the scammers. Look at me. I don't need your help, you pitiful peasant.
As ever.
Wait, what did she say? I completely forgot. She's going back to the cave for the test where I can't help her. Oh, as ever, I guess she means as always.
Perhaps you needn't worry so much.
Yeah, 37. She's quirky, but she's tough. She got it.
37 is the one favored by truth. She will be fine.
I know. It's just...
She has a lesbian crush on her. That's the thing. Sophia lets out a long, helpless sigh and buries her face deep in her palms.
She is also of mortal flesh. She could get hurt, bleed, or die.
She avoids looking at the beach, seeing it as a battlefield where she lacks the skills to engage.
You haven't been with us for long, Madam Marta. The Peyron and its test might be new to you.
Ooh, explanation.
Here on this island, we spent years theorizing, proving, and constructing models based on our mortal comprehension, defining the boundaries of what man is capable of understanding.
Okay, a lengthy introduction. Can you tell us what the test is?
But when it comes to the essence and forms, we are unable to make any definitive statements. So we humbly approach the temple and inquire about the correctness of our beliefs. And our answer is delivered as a yes or no, reverberating in the form of echoes.
Is that the submission of proof Six mentioned before?
The corrector nods, knowing her friend has a natural talent for this.
Validating one's essence and soul with a number, and verifying the authenticity of one's claims are simple feats for us.
You basically just have a god telling you if you're right or wrong. Which, holy, that is kind of OP.
But a Peyron's test is different.
Oh?
Those who succeed will obtain the transcendental truth Those who fail will pay a terrible price.
So, like what? Sorry, I'm lost. Like dying?
Everything has its limits and boundaries. Those who overstep their bounds will only court their own misfortune. We must respect and be wary of our limits, so our souls will be adequate for our bodies, and all things be refrained from excess. The boundless, limitless, and infinity are not of our realm to tread. They belong only to ancient beings that we cannot utter. We can only stand in awe, offering our admiration, humility, and reverence. Now 37 is going to knock on its door and ask to be indulged with the transcendental truth. But if she fails, if she can't bear the weight of the boundless infinity,
She can't go on.
I wish I knew a better way, or could even do it in her place.
Oh, darling.
But only she can do it. It has to be her. 37.
I'm sure this is the perfect solution to finally put an end to all our problems. If I pass the test, Apiron will grant me the answer to one question. It can be any question I don't have an answer to, even about the essence and everything. At least that's what Mama told me.
37 nods with confidence.
I just have to choose the right question to ask, and we will be rid of all the troubles, whether it be the emanation, the turmoil of the phenomenal world, or the dangers threatening the island. All will be gone. I have Six's blessing. He agrees with me. So, Vertin...
Oh, darling. Yes, I will go with you.
Not so fast. You can't just steal away our helmswoman like that. This thing, it's too good to be without any risks, don't you think? What if Vertin doesn't make it back, huh? Who's going to swim us across the sea then?
I like how she's consistent with her own bit.
It could be risky, but not for Vertin, only for me. 0 multiplied by any number will still be 0.
Huh?
And we have validated that proof. Well, that's not good enough for this pirate. Besides, Vertin doesn't seem like a 0 to me.
It's okay, Regulus. I think I'll be safe there. But 37, isn't this a sacred test for your people? I've never taken the oath. I'm not one of you.
That does not matter, Vertin.
She gently shakes her head in determination.
But you must know that once we enter the temple, we cannot turn back. The path to the truth is a one-way road.
I'm worried for her. You just woke up from a coma after being hit by a flying missile in the game. What are you doing?
Our last visit was interrupted, remember? You didn't get to ask your question, and I didn't get my answer. And now, I don't need to ask my question anymore.
She bites her lip, holding her own arms tight.
You and your friends were right, Vertin. The discord in the phenomenal world does have an effect on essence and forms. No one can argue against this when facing the emanation. But there's more I'd like to know, and I believe you feel the same.
Not at the risk of your life.
I will tell Six that you're coming with me. I will tell everyone and persuade them, because this is the right thing to do.
Go, Timekeeper. While you're out, Lilia and I will ready us for evacuation.
We will liaise with the Foundation from here.
Thank you both. I'm ready. Before we go, 37, I have a question.
A golden opportunity has arisen. This could be a chance to level the playing field
You
against
just
Manus
said that
Vindicte.
hearing will grant an answer to whoever passes the test.
Oh,
Will it answer my question? If I asked for a way to become immune to the storm?
oh my god. But wait, won't our efforts be in vain? Because at the same time this is going on, in the parallel timeline, there's Marcus in Vienna with her teacher. And Marcus found the method of immortality or immunity thanks to a drawing.
Damn, narcissistic, fat-headed, humanocentrist freaks. You are the crazy ones, and I will prove myself right.
Okay.
Seriously, can someone please bring Matthew back to the rehab center? That mask has made him crazy.
The researcher's arms flail wildly as he stumbles across the shiny silver floor, adding more to the chaos. Amidst the mayhem, a bottle of alcohol on the ground bursts into bright blue flames. Oh, wonderful, someone threw a cocktail Molotov. And then two metal feet stomp across the fire without hesitation. Hi, Lucy.
Any progress?
Not much. We've called all the experts here, but so far it's been a waste of time. Not even a bodily reaction when reciting the text.
Oh.
It doesn't belong to any known language, nor follow any linguistic rules. Many are starting to doubt the accuracy of the incantation. After all, it was copied down by a novice investigator with her arcane skill, not her supervisor.
The door is pushed open. The spacious room is now packed with people. They're all gathered around the radio on the table.
Miss Marcus, can you confirm that the incantation you dictated was correct? We also learned that you witnessed a visual recording of Arcana performing her arcane skill, depicted through images recreated by a pure-blooded arcanist. Is that right?
Leave my girl Marcus alone. Put less pressure on her. I know it's like a life or death kind of thing, but come on.
To be precise, I saw it in the memories of Isolde, a former member of Manus Vindicte, using Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror.
Can you attest to the accuracy of this memory?
I can't say.
Youch.
Do you deem the reflection of Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror to be accurate, factual, and without misinterpretation?
I'm not sure.
Can you confirm that your arcane skill, Read, was performed correctly and provided an unbiased, objective, and flawless interpretation?
Oh, poor girl.
I don't know about that either, but I saw it with my own eyes. I heard the chanting. I don't know what language that was, but that's how I heard it, and I've written it down phonetically.
Please calm down. We are only verifying the details. The Foundation has dispatched a special operations squad to you in Vienna. Please make sure the two other arcanists involved will return to the Foundation with you.
Yay! We're kidnapping Isolde and Kikanya. We're making them join us against their will.
I understood.
They'll be safe with us at least. The call ends. Delia soon removes the headset. The result is far from ideal. Her face is pale, as lifeless as her mechanical colleagues.
Is this it?
A sarcastic voice cuts through the air as a man pushes through the front.
An ancient miracle, a circle of salvation.
I mean, you guys are dealing with magic. I don't know why you're so skeptic.
Euna seco. Atuna psycho? An inexplicable incantation transcribed by an arcanist based on what she saw in the memory of another arcanist recreated by yet another arcanist.
And yet you haven't made this much progress in years.
That's as convoluted as a dream within a dream within a dream. To think they wanted an objective restoration. I mean, if Gnosis is so reliable and can really cross-check not only once but 4 times, it should have long replaced science by now. With this level of uncertainty, we might have better luck asking typewriter monkeys to randomly give us the answer to the storm immunity.
Calm down, dude.
Adler? Why are you here?
I requested his participation on the cryptography team. He is a human, but he excels in the field of cryptography.
Why did that sound like an underdate?
But
the man takes a grim step forward.
and why can't I be here? Is it because Greta Hoffman's my sister?
Who?
And is this what a respectable and honorable member of the Foundation gave her life to retrieve? Is this the ritual she died for? Oh, right. It wasn't even her who retrieved the ritual. It was a student.
Dude, you got problems. You gotta check on that with, like, yourself. A nice, relaxed room. Maybe a therapist, a professional.
You are not currently on the official roster. You can leave at any time.
Leave? Why should I leave? Ich habe jedes Recht zu
I have every right to know what my sister died for. Well, now, get to work, people. Let's decipher this great mystery and see what it will bring us. Salvation or oblivion? He leaves sneering, waving the note with the phonetic spelling in his hand. The farce is finally over. The room is at peace again. The cryptography team turns to the robot, awaiting her instructions.
Return to your stations, please. Let us not dismiss its credibility until we have exhausted every possibility.
Who built her? Who spent the time making sure that the metal casing would have a belly button and, you know, everything else?
Also,
She calmly turns her head.
add Adler Hoffman into the cryptography team roster.
The cryptography leads hesitates for a moment, surprised. Nevertheless, he nods and quickly leaves the room. The phone on the wall, used for internal communication, begins to ring.
Storm Observation and Research Center. Noted. I will make sure Miss Lucy is aware of that.
The liaison puts down the phone and turns to the robot, a flicker of panic in her face.
What is the matter?
It's a call from the rehab center about the previous study on the Manus mask. Ma'am, I think you should go see this in person.
Very good, Matthew. Now tell us, what did you hear?
The already narrow corridor is now filled with security guards. The room they're guarding is heavily secured, isolated behind 3 layers of tempered glass. A patient sits on the room with a mask on his face.
Voices. Those voices. The inaudible murmurs, the frightening whispers, they worm into my ears. I told you before, I wrote about this before, but you just them as manic episodes.
Even manic episodes shouldn't just be dismissed.
Did you put on the mask?
Yes. How else would I know that I was right? And now I know. And never ever heard them so clearly. They are screaming inside my head. They're temptations. They're promises. I just have to let go of my brain. Can you hear it? The benevolent mother is speaking.
His nails dig deep into his palms as if fighting an overwhelming impulse.
How I can write the ultimate paper.
Eh?
Who is this mother?
She is answered by a loud crash. The researcher throws himself against the glass, gasping in horror and scratching helplessly at the surface.
No, I can't say anymore. They see me. They've come for me.
I don't know if I can do this today, honestly.
Kill me. Kill me now.
Oh my god. It is too late to beg for mercy. His scream is abruptly silenced as his head explodes open behind the glass barrier. Amidst the splatter of blood and brain, a new being emerges from the remnants of his flesh. I see. The alarm blares loudly. A Manus follower wriggles up from the bloody floor, holding a triangle in hand. He lets out a loud cry, reminiscent of a newborn's first wail. The liaison ends the call, cutting off the horrid sounds on the other end of the phone.
Suspend all research on the Manus mask at once. Its dangers far outweigh the potential benefits. Seal away all equipment and share only a controlled account of the incident with others. We cannot afford to have another researcher try on the mask again. Now, clean this up.
Yes, ma'am.
The airlock door hisses open. A squad of armed guards storms into the room under the cover of sleeping gas. On the other side of the glass, the robot turns away from the scene, categorizing yet another set of Storm research data as irrelevant and filing it away as waste in her memory.
Another dead end.
I don't know, man. I'm confused. My head hurts.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Celeste.
And that's that.
I'm gonna take a break now because it's almost been an hour. Be right back.
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
Boo! I'm back. Ba-da-ba. Another part done. What? Oh. Oh, so now we have a clue system. Hi. Thank you. That stresses me out. Manus Vindictae masks are now considered extremely dangerous and of no research value. Wow. Amazing. 3-second moment of silence. Like, aren't you guys gonna have a funeral service for Hoffman? Pride and Prejudice. Wow, what a promising title. I believe we won't totally regret it. An unknown incantation. A mask that has proven to be extremely dangerous. These are the only leads they currently have on the storm. Her metallic fingers pick up another stack of files. These are the test results of the Manus mask, confirming the presence of asymmetrical nuclide R, which is the component in things that are immune to the storm. The robot studies them carefully. The slit in her face poses in contemplation.
What is the status of the sampling, Simone? Any updates from the timekeeper?
For the moment, no. The people on the island are still suspicious of the Foundation's motives, so she hasn't had a second chance to collect any samples. But she has called in an hour ago. We were informed that she will return to the cave shortly. She also warned us that the immunity zone on the island appears to be shrinking. The safe zone is not stable.
The robot did not put on a face today. Simone can only read her mood from the narrow slit.
Mom, have you noticed something?
They are unrelated, Simone. The mask and the incantation are indeed related to Manus Vindictae, but they are unrelated to each other.
Ooh. She moves the sealed Manus mask aside.
If the account of the Vienna investigator is correct, one cannot help but question, why would Arcana not simply give the masks to Isolde and her brother?
Investigator Marx's report was highly lacking, making it challenging for us to infer what truly happened.
I suppose we can be skeptical that the report is incomplete, but it is all we have for now.
Beam, 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 beam.
She did a good job. I could not have asked for more.
I took an allergy pill. I hope it takes effect and takes away this like weird headache, but not fully. Like, I don't know, man. My head hurts. Not in a traditional headache form, but it feels like with a pressure. And my nose is itchy.
We all heard it. An ancient miracle. A circle of salvation.
The robot extends her hand, drawing an imaginary circle in the air.
The leader of Manus Vindictae promised a miracle, but the mask is far from it. The mask is a tool of control, designed to identify and enslave the believers. Matthew has demonstrated its effects for us.
Youch. Wait to talk about a man that just died, but okay.
But this ritual is different.
Do you mean the ritual is more sophisticated than the mask?
The robot nods approvingly.
Perhaps, but it is not entirely definitive. The investigators in Vienna completed their mission spectacularly, and now Matthew has proven that the mask is useless for our purposes. Its immunity was only a cover for its other functions.
Okay.
And the mask has powerful and irreversible side effects. Even if we find out how it protects the wearer from the storm, we cannot use it on our colleagues.
I mean, at least she prioritizes humane methods. Okay. Ugh. She picks up the script. Script? Do you mean a script? Or is it like something else?
If this incantation is verified to be true, it will be our Promethean fire.
I don't know that reference. Youch.
This ritual is useless to us. Save yourself, Miss Harbour. We're not getting anywhere with this.
What?
The room is cluttered with all sorts of sophisticated equipment. The floor is littered with scrap paper the researchers haven't lifted their heads or taken a break from for quite some time. The cryptography lead stares at Enigma, a fresh cup of coffee in his hand. His patience is wearing thin as the metaphorical string labeled tolerance in his mind is about to snap.
Explain yourself, Adler. What do you mean the ritual is useless? You barely sat down. My coffee's still hot.
The cryptographer solemnly hands the lead a stack of papers from his desk.
I don't need to waste any more time. It's simple logic.
Oh?
The current information is insufficient for cryptographic decryption. We're attempting an exhaustive brute force, comparing every ancient text and record to find the language or corresponding text. It's like looking for a needle in a colossal haystack. Even if we stumble onto a match, none of us can validate such a thing. A breakthrough in this regard is simply not possible.
You can't be serious.
Across the room, a man stands up abruptly from his chair, clenching a pen in his hand.
And what is the basis of your reasoning? Have you figured out the mechanics behind the ritual?
I didn't need to understand the intricacies of Arcanum to deduce this. It was simple logic.
So you never even tried to understand it. With your supposedly superior human reasoning, you dismissed all of our dedication and hard work just like that.
I mean, if it's a frustrated effort, why keep going?
Do you think you are?
Before anyone can react, the researcher lunges at Enigma and punches him right in the face. Fight! 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 Fight!
What?
Get floored, man. You're rude. Nobody likes you. Enigma brings a hand up to his cheek, looking more confused than angry. Oh, God.
Matthew was right. You arrogant fools. Clueless morons!
Okay.
Get out of my face, you humanocentric narcissist! Go to hell!
Wait, I need that. I need to cut that. Gimme. That is so good. You humanocentric narcissist. I'm gonna make it my banner on Discord. Watch me. Hell yeah. The researcher snarls, brandishing his pen like a soldier brandishing a dagger. Much to his frustration, his swing loses power midair, another casualty of the neck and shoulder plane that plagues this office. Of course. Enigma narrowly avoids the attack, bewildered by the turn of events.
Was this really necessary? I was just sharing my conclusion.
Oh, so now you're being nice.
The mask. I should have thought of that.
He worked in the same lab as Matthew, and he must have been exposed to the mask.
Huh?
But his physical exam seemed fine. Is there an incubation period?
Does he seem fine to you now? Huh?
Ooh.
No! Williams! Put that down! That's the only Conway Automaton 5 left after the storm.
Okay, guy, you gotta chillax. He is met with a guttural growl, followed by the deafening crash of metal against the wall. Oh god. The machine whizzes past his head and shatters to pieces on impact. Bye-bye to the machine. The cryptography lead can feel his sanity teetering on the brink. He staggers towards the door, frantically smacking the big red button on the wall.
Security! Security! We've got a code red!
Now it's called black for the mask. Code Goop. Another round of battle. Let's see if we can take this further today. Just barely. Like, that's nothing. Oh well. I would put Villa as the 4th slot, but she's not quite leveled yet.
An interesting one.
Please, don't resist.
What a bloom.
So, what are the implications for the decryption?
There were no unintended consequences. We were able to control Williams in time, and the Conway Automaton 5 he destroyed wasn't useful to our work anyway.
Okay.
I am glad you kept the damages to a minimum.
Lucy turns off the screen in front of her and turns around.
Since you are still here, Mr. Ulrich, I take it as a sign that you have more to report?
In a secluded area of the hallway, an emotionally charged complaint is about to take place. The cryptography lead tries to keep his voice low, looking completely disheveled from the turmoil he has just endured. Poor guy.
Williams was merely an accident, ma'am, but Adler is a loose cannon on the team. We need to talk about this. With all due respect, I still don't understand why you put him on the team. He may have made his contributions to Laplace, but that was 8 years ago. Now he's just an irritating defeatist and a staunch supporter of humanocentrism.
Hi, hello. H2Row, what a cool username. Every particle of ferrofluid in his helmet is vibrating with rage, his voice rising involuntarily.
He never understood the Arcanum, or tried. He's still stuck in the time before the first storm, and refuses to acknowledge that his small, beautiful world is gone.
I understand you, and I agree with you, and I side with you, but that is quite an insensitive way to put things. You do understand, right? The chat works now? Like, you mean, the inserted one in stream?
How can someone like that help us?
It probably was just a delay if it took a second to pop in. The robot senses his doubt and frustration. There may be more sentiments and underlying issues at play. She pauses for a moment before answering, as if deep in thought.
I understand your concern, but I have not heard anything about the incapacitation of Adler Hoffman.
You have 3 messages that couldn't send? Maybe something with your Wi-Fi, or maybe it was a server issue? Who knows?
What? He got a few scratches at most. The guy barely touched him.
Wait, what did she say? Incapacitation. Oh, as in that he can continue working, I think she means.
So he is fine. I am glad we agree. Is there anything else you would like to report?
Pure efficiency in dismissing him, by the way. The robot waits 5 seconds for an answer, but there isn't one. This must be the social cue that it is her turn to speak.
His lack of knowledge on Arcanum is exactly why we need him. His human perspective will offer valuable insights on arcane rituals.
Maybe if we wasn't so insufferable to work with, the people wouldn't be so thingy about working with
The
him.
results of this study will not only be used to save Arcanus, but also humans who share the same world with us.
The cryptography lead tries to argue further, but Lucy is certain the issue has been sufficiently addressed.
We are racing against the clock, mister. And your report on personal disputes and racial conflicts has wasted 2 minutes and 37 seconds of our time.
You're savage.
If he refuses to cooperate, you have every right to remove him from the team. That is your responsibility.
That is true, he was working with us. So, womp womp, you gotta deal with him.
Oh.
From the other end of the corridor, the subject of their argument approaches, looking deeply upset and clutching a stack of papers. Clearly, he has heard every word they just said.
I am relieved that you survived your altercation. What would you like to report?
Wait, is he like gonna apologize? Ooh, the tension can be cut with a knife. Now kiss. Their eyes meet, making both of them squirm uncomfortably. This is undoubtedly one of the most awkward moments in both of their careers. After a prolonged silence, Ulrich steps back and walks away. Without even looking back at him, Enigma begins his report in a low voice.
I'm fed up with wasting time, ma'am. The setback with the mask has already driven too many people insane. That's why you should take a look at this.
Ooh. He hands the stack of files to Lucy.
I can logically deduce that our current direction is another dead end. The incantation isn't long enough for cryptographic decryption. We will have to turn to ancient records. Perhaps we'll find something in age-old manuscripts, in tablet inscriptions, or in the memories of powerful arcanists. But even if we find it, we can't validate it because none of us can cast the skill.
The robot remains silent during his pessimistic remarks, flipping through each page of the file.
Low-ranking arcanists can't cast high-ranking skills, even if they know the exact pronunciation and meaning of the incantation.
Well, if this route is a dead end, then what do you suggest? Because it's better to keep working on something that may not be the most efficient, but at least has a chance to work, over just stopping and not doing anything and crossing our arms and weeping and moping because, oh boo-hoo, we don't know what the language is.
Gnosis is beyond reason like that and cannot be debated. It stems from raw intuition rather than logic and intellect, is shaped by personal experience and natural abilities, and cannot be intentionally replicated.
Hi, Sora. I missed you. Where were you?
And the most determining factor, it relies on the arcanist's purity of blood. The miracle ritual you hold such hopes for belongs to the leader of Manus Vindictae, a pure-blooded arcanist whose power is beyond our imagination.
You was in the Dream Kingdom. I hope you had a good sleep.
It's like asking a toddler to solve Goldbach's conjecture. It's completely beyond the boundaries of our limits.
But you are not an arcanist. Why should you play by their rules?
Huh? Why is the right eye broken? Can't blink properly. The man is taken aback by her question. It's something he's never considered before.
You are right. Arcanists differ due to their purity of blood. Researcher Medicine Pocket has already reported the linear correlation between the bloodline of an arcanist and their abilities, and has drawn a conclusion 10 times more extreme.
Then you should listen. That's their area of expertise.
Her neck moves subtly, almost like shaking her head.
We know that our cryptographers do not have the power to validate the ritual, and we do not expect you to do that. All I ask of you is to come up with a feasible plan and to do it as a team.
Enigma turns away, repulsed at the mention of team. Are you 13? Grow up. Lucy finishes reading the report and hands it back to him.
Your deduction is logical, but not practical or actionable. So I should return this to you.
What?
The glow in her eyeslit is strangely reassuring, almost like a smile. She looks out of the window.
Your logic is impressive, Adler, but do not let it limit your thinking. You spoke of the boundaries of arcane power, but logic has its limits too, no? Knowledge can be obtained through various means, such as intuition, logical reasoning, empirical observations, and teachings from others. Your team is not the only one cracking the ritual through their own means. If you fail, we will turn to the others, and if that approach is wrong, we will try another. If no solution is found before the storm, we will simply wait for the next one.
Very good, very good.
What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost. We must keep to the path, or we will be swept away like dust in the rain.
For once, the researcher does not argue. He whispers as if talking to himself.
If one team fails, you can still turn to the others. Warum denn?
Then why?
Warum muss
Why
es
did it
Greta
have to be
sein?
Greta?
What?
Forget it. Just a bitter, irrational thought. This marks the end of my efforts. Hopefully, the others will bring you the needed breakthroughs.
So you're just gonna stop working with him? The man walks away in anger. But after only a few steps, a question comes to mind.
You've been waiting here for a while. Are you expecting someone? You aren't the type to waste time listening to us whine. So there must be something here worthy of your attention. Is someone close to a breakthrough?
Nothing of the sort. I am recharging. We have a public power outlet here.
Oh, of course. The simplest solution is the most likely to be true. She moves her joints as if standing for so long has stiffened her body.
But I am indeed waiting. The doves of the Whitestone House are here.
Who of who? The sound of flapping wings fills the air. The researcher is astonished as the creature, with a texture similar to plaster, perches on her middle finger. Honestly, she's a professional rage baither. Oh no, I'm just charging. But yeah, actually, I am waiting for someone. Like, you wanted to make this man look stupid.
Good. Someone closer to the limit has given us aid.
Limit? The eye thing is annoying me, like, a lot. Can I fix it? Hmm. And I don't know where this is. Always? But why does it not close fully? What the hell is wrong with this? Maybe if I switch it? No? Who knows? The tech works in mysterious ways. Hmm. Hatsuna Psycho. I wonder, is it an actual language? I mean, it is phonetically transcribed, so it would be hard to see, but maybe my friend knows. I wanna ask her. She knows like a bunch of languages. Not a lot, but a bunch. So who knows?
Be ever so careful, dear. The fiery thirst for knowledge is blazing bright within you. Be careful not to put it out. Once, many fire thieves sat here, sipping coffee, as they tried to decipher the best angle to hold up their reeds, to jam the burning wheel of Helios and steal his flame.
Again, talking about references that I do not know. I am not this cultured game, I'm sorry. I know like a couple of specific things, but you're out of luck.
The gods are selfish. They're stingy with their might.
Shouldn't the gods be more generous?
That's easy to say when the power's not yours to give. Knowing how to share is a rare virtue. Knowing how to share knowledge is a rarer virtue still.
Boomer alert? Not for what? For not knowing what Helios's will is? I think if anything, a boomer would know better than me.
How can we transfer our wisdom into mortal minds? The gods pondered. Can inspiration be duplicated from one brain to another? It comes and goes like a gust of wind. So, what can be done?
Sounds like a twist to the story is coming.
Not yet, darling. We've only finished the prologue. However, there is a but waiting down the road. Sudden rain dampened people's enthusiasm for the future. The floppy disks and many clever minds perished in it. Some of the fire thieves grieved the loss. They screamed and swore to retrieve what was lost. What about the rest of them? They returned to primitive chaos, like coelacanths crawling back into the ocean after thousands of years of evolution. Once again, they became the protégés of Arcanum.
I mean, this is what happens when you lose decades of cumulative human history. Only magic will save you now.
Perhaps they made the right choice by leaving that useless science behind. Who knows?
I mean, I don't think you should say this science was useless when it still existed. But oh well.
The story of the fire thieves has only gone this far, darling. At this point, no one knows what will happen to Prometheus or what's inside Pandora's box.
There are questions in my mind about the buildings who are immune to the storm. Like the Foundation, who's been gathering books and saving them in their library to save some of human knowledge. But are we gonna find out why it is immune to the storm? I would hope so. We're getting answers finally. Maze of the Minotaur. Oh dear.
Any news from Zeno?
They are moving as planned. The deployment will be complete within 2 hours. What about Arcana?
Same old, standing still on the rock as if she's a part of it.
Soaking up the salt in the wound, I guess.
So these are kind of just flexing on us that she's not gonna use the extra time we got for absolutely anything. Used to sit on a rock and leisurely wait until it runs out. Good grief, she's despicable. Soneto fiddles with the communication device, making sure Lilia's voice is loud and clear. Now Regulus can hear their exchange with perfect clarity.
She's found herself a good spot, overlooking all of us from up there. The center of the island where the number people are heading, the entrance to the cave where Vertin and 37 are going, and the beaches in the storm. Nothing escapes her sight.
So she's surveying the entire island. And for what? What does she hope to find? I question.
Impressive! Maybe she's planning her escape.
Escape?
Is she also going to swim? It seems like we're in for a swimming competition. Speaking of which, it would be nice if those tortoise slowpokes could swim a little faster.
She hangs up and resumes surveillance of her target. The next 2 hours are critical. The islanders are busy with the cleansing ceremony, while the outsiders are preparing for their departure.
Look, Soneto, I understand your plan now. But I still can't shake off a bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry, Regulus. We have gone over this many times. The margin of error should be below 0.00025%. I'm confident that it will work.
No comment.
I know. Spare me with the numbers. I know I can rely on you.
Oh, what a poor timing. I just took a bite of my yogurt. She waves her hand quickly, as if swatting away the numbers like flies. She's surreal for that.
I'm still worried about Vertin. Will she make it back in 2 hours? If she doesn't come back in time, who's going to take charge and guide us? We'll have to steer our own course, won't we?
I mean, you were a ship captain. And, Soneta's basically our second in command. I think she would do it right.
Yes.
Soneta nods.
Laplace is gathering every piece of information they can find on the storm. The discovery of the asymmetrical nuclide R was already a remarkable breakthrough. It would help the immunity research a lot if the Timekeeper could find something useful in that cave.
Useful. The pirate is not satisfied with the answer. Evidently, she has a strong opinion on the matter. H2O says that the text we got of the incantation is pronounced Eu Nusake or something like that. Did I read that right?
I don't think she's going to have a lovely time there, judging by what happened to me last time.
I definitely can't read phonetic language, but I do have a friend who is able to. Having spent the longest time here, she's undoubtedly the most qualified to comment on the subject.
Is it just me, or do you also find this a bit fishy? The dangers aside, using an answer as a reward? What? Is this deity some sort of answering machine?
I mean, if it's all powerful and all knowledgeable, then yes, there would be many people who would be able to risk it all just for the answer to their deepest, darkest questions. What would you guys would do if you had the opportunity to ask one question to Apiron? H2O mentions can't either. I had to bring out a dictionary and look for similar symbols. I think you can just paste it online. There would be phonetic readers, I believe.
In fact, Apeiron is a philosophical concept introduced by the ancient Greek philosopher Anaximander, which means the origin of everything.
Yeah, that is incredibly dedicated. I was thinking, you mean a normal dictionary? You went through like random words trying to find matching symbols and trying to match that to the phonetic sounds? There are words to phonetics, but not the other way around. Of course, that makes sense.
It is the physical manifestation of the boundless, the indeterminate, and the infinite. Everything arises from it and returns to it. But it appears to serve a more practical purpose for the believers on this island.
Miss Marta told me about this. There are limits to the knowledge one can acquire, even when using numbers, which are considered closest to the essence. But Apeiron is a boundless, limitless existence. If we wish to seek knowledge beyond our own limitations, we must turn to it for help.
She faithfully recites what she learned from the teachings of Apeiron. Apple adjusts his bow tie, grateful for her contribution. Sarah says, if you're that dedicated, might as well drop a follow, right? Notch, notch, wink, wink. Feel free. I mean, I am trying to hit 56 for a bet I have. But, oh well, I can't force anyone. Follow. Select font. Is there a pretty font here? Amber and Math. Ba-ba-dum. And can I make it scroll? Filters. Scroll. Yes. Horizontal speed. Like that. And like so. Beautiful, gorgeous. I want to make it bigger. Can I select font size 12 probably? Then make it a heck of a lot bigger. Oh, what? Why is it so blurry? Never mind, I guess. I want to undo that. Can I? What the hell did I used to? Here you go. I suppose we will just put it under me. There we go. Is this what boomer tech feels like? We adapt and we grow and we make things work in the most wonky way we can. Is there transform order? Transform center. There we go. That should do it.
To the best of this apple's recollection, the more ancient, abstract, and intangible an entity is, the more likely it possesses arcane powers beyond our fathom.
H2O studied English, so you kinda remember like half of the symbols. So I figured might read this out. Might read. Wait, what? Might as well, cause it's kinda interesting. Like academically study English? Like an English major? Second language? Ooh, that's interesting. I just learned through YouTube. Not even learn videos. Just random YouTube videos of any topic. Trying to do the same with Japanese. Going very slowly.
By communing with the supreme existences through sympathetic magic, worshippers could gain the guidance of their transcendental gnosis. They would, of course, exact a price from the worshippers as well.
Price?
Just hearing the word makes her heart sink.
Could you be more specific on that, Mr. Apple? What's the price? Lives or something else?
And now we have the other lesbian crush be worried about her non-girlfriend. Ooh, parkour!
Very good. Now you are on number 1. And you should jump to 7. This is a 4x4 magic square. You just need to make sure every 4 steps you take adds up to 34.
Okay. Curious concept. Howling wind fills the air. The unstable footing is the only solid thing they can rely on. The path into the cave is completely different than before. The transparent stairs are gone, as are the swirling golden lines in the air. Now only cold rock walls surround them, and number of bricks lie beneath their feet. It's a game of hopscotch unlike any other.
I don't understand 37. This place was different the last time we were here. It has changed because the test has begun. The path to new knowledge is always harder than verifying a known result.
Oh dear.
Don't worry. This is like a labyrinth with a minotaur. There is always a way to the center.
But weren't those labyrinth walkers offerings to the Minotaur?
Unfortunately, she doesn't seem to care or be concerned at all.
Now we're going to solve the magic square. 13. The next number is 10.
Thank you for giving me the answers, because I don't think I could think it up in a run. Whoosh! The world churns around them as space is revealed. As the magic square is solved, the maze shifts once more.
Oh no! It turned into a magic circle. We have to calculate again.
What is this math games? Kind of... What?
This one's easy. The sum of the numbers on each circle should be equal to the sum of the numbers on its diameter plus the number in the middle.
That is a lot of numbers, 37. I don't know if I would say it's easy.
We're just going from a square to a circle. It's not that difficult.
Uh-huh.
You are now on 32. We need to find 17 or 21.
I mean, I am playing R1999. What did you expect? Guess I'll bear the crux of bearing with numbers. Completely absorbed in solving the puzzle, she doesn't notice what's coming up behind her. A geometric figure with the number 21 hurtles toward her. For a moment, she thought she heard it chuckle.
Careful, 37. The numbers are coming to life. We need to put them back in place.
This means everything to me, this game. Quick, what's 9 plus 10? 21. I'm so smart. Do I get an A plus? I definitely approve math class, right? Right? 3 times 7 equals 21. No, that's 9 plus 10.
What? Are you making fun of my name?
White shell, pencil-like forelids.
Ah! It deflected my arcane skill!
It gives to me the impression that 37 has never been bullied, which I am very glad for her, but that is a curious thing. I get a follow! Yippee! Thank you! I win. Thank you.
It's no use attacking 21. Just focus on 9 and 33 instead.
Okay. Sure enough.
The number that has the largest absolute value. 33.
Heard that one clear. Gonna debuff.
Concentrate and visualize.
Oh, it says it up here as well. How curious. I was just looking at the conches.
I'm impressed.
I do wonder what happens if you attack the other two. But oh well, I have a couple of AoE attacks, so I guess we'll find out. I want this. Then this. Then this.
Let me think on it.
Nuke him. Out of my view. Oh!
I smell the scent of mint oil.
Bros are really gone. We didn't have to worry about anything.
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
Okay, now what? The ground ceases to shake, and everything comes to a standstill once again. The numbers have returned to their original positions. 37 breezes past them with a cheerful smile, making a beeline for the exit.
Like I said, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh. She stops. Before the gate stands a familiar figure.
I thought the next question would be the Ford Circle, the Monster Group, or Hilbert's Infinite Grand Hotel.
Oh, I do know the Infinite Hotel thing. That's basically a hotel with infinite rooms, with infinite guests that fill all the rooms, but then they just move the guests to even numbers, and then they have an infinite number of odd numbered rooms, and then they could continue to accommodate more and more guests just like that. Very fun one.
I never thought it would be 6. Hello, 6. Are you the real thing?
Oh,
Yes, I'm the real 6.
and why are you here?
I wouldn't be so sure. When it comes to the essence, we are all shadows cast on a wall by a flickering fire. How
Fanny?
do you know you're the real 6?
Sorry, 37, didn't mean to interrupt you. Funny how we all think of that one Hilbert Hotel animation. That was really good. It was really fun to watch. There was too much to take in. Even 37 can help but step back.
Did you just smile?
Huh?
Now I very much doubt that you're real.
Oh,
I didn't. And I am the true 6.
you didn't smile? We just saw you.
This gate has always been guarded by a 6.
The leader reverts back to a blank expression. 37 doesn't seem too thrilled to find her friend here.
I have a bad feeling about this. I think the question we're about to answer will be very simple. It's just a formality, isn't it? You'll ask a question and let us through. I've seen you do that on other tests before.
Huh?
Formality is also important.
No, only the essence is important. Only the forms are important.
Six shakes his head, showing no inclination to continue the debate.
This is a question about the essence and forms, 37. Please pay heed to it.
So she's just mad that if she doesn't get a challenge, she doesn't like it. You wonder if we'll see 9 in this game. The yaoi couple, 6 and 9? That's a genius idea.
As for Miss Vertin, we only expect you to lend a patient ear.
Note that down quickly.
Very well.
37 looks at 6 with determination. The same look she had when she faced that challenge in the game of Kotabos. What is Kotabos? And why did that take me 3 tries? She's confident that she can solve any problem that comes her way.
37. If your pursuit of truth were to lead to the destruction of your faith and beliefs, would you still keep going?
What?
Wait, what? If your pursuit of truth were to lead to the destruction of your faith and beliefs, would you still keep going? I think she would. She exclaims involuntarily.
What kind of question is that?
Do you put everything you've ever known above, the real truth? Or would you choose to continue living in what you, already know, in your comfort, I guess? Oracles at Delphi, Part 8. Or maybe 70 something?
My pursuit of truth will be the destruction of my beliefs.
That's a good one. Oh. She shakes her head repeatedly, looking more perplexed than when she checked the Manus followers' math homework.
I came for the truth, and my faith is the truth. Why would the truth be destroyed by the truth? If it's because I did the calculation wrong, I'll go back and do it again. And next time, I will do better.
An answer without hesitation, causing the gatekeeper to pause for an extra moment of silence.
What if the essence of truth is there is no truth?
Isn't that also a form of the truth? Its non-existence is an answer in itself, is it not? You're speaking like 210. Are you really 6?
37 has clearly run out of patience with the sophistry. She stares at 6 in annoyance, trying to detect any sign in his face that he might be playing a joke on her. We have 3 viewers and 33 followers right now. Hey, new numbers.
I should be more specific. You may see it as another allegory. A gate stands before you. Open it, and you will find the truth you seek.
What if this 6 isn't real? Maybe he's an ancient 6 from times before? It's 9 in disguise? That must be why he isn't scared of the 7 in 37's name.
But at the same time, the world as you know it will crumble. Will you still open it?
37 blinks. This time, her answer is even more clear and resolute.
Yes. If my world changes because the truth is revealed, doesn't that mean my previous understanding was wrong and should be corrected? If what's behind the gate is really the truth, why would I give up the truth for falsehood?
I see. You've passed. As a reward, I will bestow upon you this sacred ritual. It will bridge the gap between you and the supreme existence during communion.
A gilded scroll is presented to her, but the winner only furrows her brows even harder.
Was that it? You didn't even ask a question that posed a real challenge.
Oh.
See, Vertin? I knew this was just a formality. Vertin?
Huh?
No, 37. I think this question...
37.
Six interjects.
There are some words I'd like to share with you. Not as Six, but myself, who used to live under the name Atticus. We know the story of Socrates' life, how truth and politics are at odds with each other.
Is that the dragon scroll? Of course, of course. You just gotta unfurl it and it will be a perfect mirror. Should open it up for real? Yes, we gotta know what's in it. Absolutely,
Either be
go to.
wise, uninvolved and look on, or be practical, involved and suffer. I hope you will remember your answer when the defining moment comes for you.
Ooh. He leaves. Okay. The game has been a disappointment. 37 frowns in frustration, but she keeps a tight grip on the scroll. 1 second. From afar, the pigtails look like a jester's hat, and I love it. The gate in the center of the circle has swung open, but the path ahead is still shrouded in mist.
We should go, Vertin. There's a long way ahead. I hope the next question will be more fun.
Okay, so it's used apart. The truth is yourself, Ascroll. You can be certain of that. Why are we battling again? I understand it's used to pad the story for those who skip.
A good number. It's the 8th twin prime, the 8th lucky prime, and the same combination as 37. But sadly, you're the 21st prime number, which makes you less than perfect. Vertin, let's start
with 73, because it has the largest absolute value.
Let me guess, the answer changed?
Nice choice, Vertin.
Oh, okay.
You are a quick learner.
Of course. Wait, where are you going, game? When did I let you auto? So eager.
Thank you for your cooperation.
No! Oh. Well, that worked. Never mind. I didn't have to move a finger.
Nothing I haven't expected so far. Just like what Mom told me. They're just games, like skipping rocks, katabos, and hopscotch. I've always been good at games. Look, there's the gate, Vertin. We're almost at the end.
37 claps her hands with satisfaction, having resolved yet another obstacle. This part is really weird. I have a bad feeling about it. But her companion is much more pensive.
What's the matter, Vertin? You've been quiet since we met 6, but you're number 0, not 6. You have no common factor with him.
No. I'm only thinking, what's the question you're going to ask? We've only got one chance.
The most important question of all, of course.
About the essence of the emanation, right?
It was not a hard guess. The islanders devote their lives to the study and service of the essence, Nothing is more important than this question. The essence reveals the ultimate truth that underlies all existence. Everything else is just fragments of the phenomenal world. It might not directly solve the issue of the storm immunity, but knowing its nature will certainly help with that aspect. And it's the key to solving not just one problem, but many others.
Well, the essence of it is important.
HSR is so tiring, you have no hope, but what are you struggling with? You managed to grind 670. Whoa. 670 gates today. That's impressive.
But one day, we will eventually come to understand it. Even if we leave it alone for now, it will still be there.
Getting the star? You want Silverwolf? I believe in you. You can do it. You can got it.
I think so.
She seems to have something else in mind.
I can't stop thinking about Regulus. Despite being so close to the answer, she turned back in the cave, determined to earn the answer rather than receive it on a silver platter. It's like covering your ears in front of the oracles at Delphi. How typical of an irrational number.
Only 6 days left. Yeah, their banners are about to change. I might be pulling for Triby. Hopefully I can get another Eidolon for her. Rest well, Verena. Hope you nap well.
But she was also right, wasn't she? None of the precepts forbids one from doing so. People like her may fall behind or get distracted along the way, learning at a slower pace. But in the end, we will all converge. It doesn't matter if some arrive sooner than others.
Did you grind the raid? What is that? Like a Twitch raid?
So, are you going to ask something else?
This time she nods.
Yes, I have come up with a better question. A question that will solve all our problems once and for all, and free everyone from the emanation. It's not as profound as my first question, but it's an equally good one.
I see.
Are we gonna learn the question?
I will stop here then.
Oh?
Huh?
She turns around, eyes wide with surprise.
Vertin, are you turning back like Regulus? But you're a zero. You're not an irrational.
No, I won't go far. I will wait for you here. This is your gate to open. It is your question, your answer. I will stay here and watch over you. If you encounter any danger in there, I will come to your aid at once.
But don't you also have a question to ask Aperon? Aren't your doubts unresolved?
No, I don't need to ask anymore.
Oh?
The question you're going to ask, the one that will free us all from the emanation, is exactly the question I want to ask. 37.
37 tilts her head curiously, but her confusion soon fades. She quickly understands, as she does with most things in life.
I see. So you're choosing to be the one who looks on, like the third kind of men in the Olympic Games. A choice of insight, most appropriate for the number 0.
I always take a bite of my yogurt at the worst times. Really funny to me that the steps continue. Without further hesitation, she turns and steps into the final gate.
In that case, I will see you later then, Vertin.
See you soon, 37.
I hope she'll be okay. Put the suitcase down and breathe. Be ready for anything.
Will this really be the collapse of her world as she knew it? Like Six said. If that happens, I'll be here to hold the umbrella for her.
Oh, Mom. I'm nervous. Oh dear. Okay, let me guess. They're gonna take us to the blast right now instead of letting us know what happens in the cave. We'll see if my guess is correct. Outside the limits. The cave is vast in warm, flickering candlelight. Preparations for the cleansing ceremony are finally complete. The integers are waiting for their leader to return.
Do you think 37 is going to make it?
888 lowers her voice, concealing her worry.
Who knows?
Oh! Hey! Leaning against the cavern wall, 210 absent-mindedly adjusts the grapevine on his hair out of boredom.
6 should be the easiest one to pass. The math puzzles in the labyrinth shouldn't be a problem for our little star either. The only tricky question is from Apeiron, and no one knows what it will be. It is a fair game. Answer Apeiron's question and it will answer yours. But if you give the wrong answer, oops.
Hello? I was not informed of that. He pinches the grape between his fingers and crushes it, its juice splattering into his hand.
It'll hardly be a graceful end.
Ooh.
You are gross.
888 shakes her head, not even bothering to hide her disgust.
We know little about the test. The last person to pass the test was 300 years ago. The price of failure was high. For the longest time, the Sixers forbade people from risking their lives for it.
Is there a reason why 13 isn't called 0 like the other numbers? Well, you see, all of these people who are being called numbers are part of the island. So they have been living here. It's like a secluded island of arcanists, or you could call the people with magic. And they believe that the essence of the soul can be represented with a single number. Bertine is an outsider visiting, so while she has gotten a number, she is not actually part of the island, and she isn't intended to go by her number, just like everyone else.
Well, 6 lied.
In fact, Bertine is the protagonist of the game, you could say. She's the one we follow most of the time.
Someone passed the test 4 years ago.
Huh? An unexpected piece of information. Even 210 straightens up in attention. The banshee gazes into the distance, watching the shadows cast by candles tense on walls.
The two of them are so much alike. Their talents, their mindsets, even their first thoughts when facing an impossible challenge. It is an irresistible temptation indeed. With a path to all truths right in front of you, just within reach, who wouldn't want to give it a try?
I am confused. I am confusion. Oh? Amid the swirling lights and shadows, the trial is reaching its conclusion. She has reached the heart of the maze, the lair of Minotaur, where the final challenge awaits. Through the mist, a form gradually takes shape. First, it appears to be a scholar, then a soldier, but it continues to transform into a king, a farmer, a child, an elder. Finally, it stops and solidifies into a young woman with a sharp and chilling smile. Oh, 77? A soft chuckle slips out from the shadow.
No, I'm not who you think I am, child.
Oh?
I'm but a shadow, a flicker of fire, a projection before you. The finite cannot comprehend the infinite. Your limited senses cannot imagine what you've never seen, nor fathom what you've never heard.
This music goes insanely hard.
I am the answer to your desperate prayers. I am the blindfold before you see daylight. I'm the reflection of your confused, hollow faces in the water. I am the lingering echo of the last visitor.
But you look just like Mama.
Eagerly, 37 steps forward.
This is the last obstacle of the test. The gate of truth is just ahead, right? And here you are, standing in front of me. Does that mean that you finally reached the transcendental realm? So my conjecture was right, and our model did not fail, correct?
The transcendental realm?
Oh? She's creepy. Guys, hold my hand, I'm scared. The woman's laugh is strange and unsettling.
You speak adorable nonsense, my dear daughter. Did you really believe what I said?
She scares me so much, please.
You silly little goose.
37 stops in her tracks and lifts her head in disbelief. She looks eyes with those aquamarine orbs that are unmistakably her mother's eyes.
Have you not doubted, even for a moment?
She's back to normal, but I'm still shaking. Oh god.
You did. You wavered when you strolled the shores at night, when you inevitably gazed at the geometric bodies. If they really are manifestations of the transcendental world, why can't I find Mama's number in the broken pieces?
She's back to scary.
Why can't I hear her voice? Why can't I see their patterns? The darkness blinds me. I miss you, Mama.
Oh, I don't like her. Please.
Oh, my poor, sweet daughter. You are too young and naive, too attached to what is familiar and too trusting of your teachings.
Get me out of here, I don't like this.
You should have continued doubting instead of following my outdated footsteps. Was the conjecture wrong? Was the model correct? It does not matter, child. The rules of the game have changed.
I'm hiding. Bye.
The Chaos Makers, the Fear Mongers, and the Rule Shapers, they have already outpaced us. We were not wrong, we simply fell behind. We were blinded by the dream of the transcendental realm and could not see through reality. But worry not, my daughter. You have made it here, and that is all that matters.
Huh?
We will do the calculations together. This time, the results will be more accurate than ever.
Why are you suddenly nice again?
Mama.
With a gentle smile, the woman tucks her hair behind her ears and reaches out a hand to the girl.
This world is an enormous wasteland, 37.
It's a doppelganger run? Yeah. Oh.
Look at the creations in it. The congested, silent herds that scurry to and fro in their meaningless lives. Never have they looked at the stars above, nor bent to smell the flowers. The melodies of the patterns above go unheard by them, their souls unresonant to their wisdom. They are the prisoners of their bodies, complacent in their dulled senses, and conceited over their success of ruling the planet through violence and bloodshed.
She makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know how they do it. It's amazing from an art perspective, but goddamn.
They mocked us, shunned us, and slaughtered us. They discriminated against us throughout the ages, branded us as lunatics, and spat on what we held dear. But we never gave up once. We were never truly defeated. will be forced to admit it.
I think the art trick is to put like a lot more white of the eyes and then getting rid of the sparkle in her eyes, of course. But oh god, is it effective.
My daughter, my precious little pearl. Come to me, back in your mother's arms. Let us return to a time before disputes and disasters, when it was just you and me wandering the boundless beach.
She's a doppelganger, run.
I will share with you the infinite secrets of this world, the essence of all things, and the truth that transcends everything.
False.
That's what you came for, yes?
Her eyes are earnest and sincere. My ass. 37 slowly climbs the stairs, longing to reach out and grasp her mother's hands. Push her off! Sorry, I'm scared. She suddenly looks up, confused, and asks a question.
But Mama, I am 37, not infinity. Why would I want an infinite number of secrets?
Oh. Huh?
The ground is shaking.
Oh please, oh please, oh please, run.
Did she give the wrong answer?
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, please, 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 not my 37, not my baby. The cavern's illusory landscape shifts again. A fierce wind abruptly rises around her. Amidst the howling gale, 37 looks defiantly up into the air, her eyes peering past her mother's silhouette.
I don't long for the infinite secrets, for it is not within the scope of my number.
Her mouth when she speaks, being twice her normal smile, is really uncanny. That is very correct. You're so right. There's much to learn from Reverse 1999's art style, including its potential to be a horror game apparently. So it is a doppelganger, yes.
I know who I am. I am only 37, a finite number, a pebble in the sand. The tides could wash over me, engulf me, and crush me at any moment. Even so, I am glad to be 37, for I know my limits. I know my boundaries. A concept these supreme existences cannot even fathom.
Her mother's shadows the shards, shimmering and pulsing in the air as if they were alive. The wind picks up, whipping her hair around her and forcing her to narrow her eyes against the current. But she stands her ground, refusing to yield. Her voice disappears into the wind like a pebble sinking into a pond. But then the ripples echo back. Oh, thank God. Ugh. Incomprehensible sounds assault her ears like ancient echoes rising from the depth of the ocean. They aren't recognizable syllables of any known language, but more like the reverberations between layers of rock walls, each note stabbing through her like a dagger. Her breathing becomes labored and blood trickles from her nose. Dizziness churns in her head, causing her vision to blur and double.
How? It clearly promised me an answer. Is it because the answer to my question, the transcendental truth,
is outside of our limits too.
Oh, we are so fucked.
Make way! Move! Madam Lucy, we have the right pronunciation.
Oh? What? How?
The script you gave me was correct. This is the arcane language of the incantation. Where did you get it?
Very well. Give it to me. Inform all research teams that we are moving on to the next phase of the project.
Swift and sure footsteps straight past glass-walled rooms, stopping at the main control room of the Storm Observation and Research Initiative. The control station is bustling with activity as liaisons send messages through electric signals and pneumatic tubes to various offices, all part of a well-oiled routine. Enigma is here too.
If you're here to check on the progress, there is none. I'm afraid you'll leave disappointed, Madam Lucy.
The robot hardly notices the mockery in his tone. She approaches one of the liaisons and holds out her hand. In her palm is the script brought by the dove.
Send this to everyone. It has been verified. This is the correct pronunciation of the immunity ritual.
This is...
His hands tremble. Despite its size, the tiny slip of paper holds great importance. Following the pronunciation guidelines, he carefully spells out the first word.
La Unwa.
The script is taken from his grasp. Standing next to him, the liaison holds the script in her hand, also trembling with excitement.
We must share this with everyone.
She trots over to the control station. The script is transposed onto the screen. The liaison meticulously checks every detail, ensuring that nothing is overlooked.
La Unua Tirklo.
She reads into the microphone, her voice confident and clear. With a final press of the send button, she turns away with a satisfied smile on her face. Without warning, her torso cracks apart and her entire form crumbles, shattering to the ground in pieces. Well, I guess she's not playable. Oh my...
What was that?
All hell breaks loose. Chairs scrape loudly against the floor, coffee cups clatter to the ground, and people scramble about in a frenzy. Everything is happening so fast. What is going on? The director of Laplace remains still, her eyes fixed on the rapidly flashing lights on the screen.
Stop the transmission! The ritual is wrong!
She pauses. In the face of chaos and turmoil, it falls on someone to step up and take action.
No.
Huh?
The incantation is indeed correct.
So why did it kill her? What do you mean to be continued? Oh god, I need a break. Oh boy. They're really taking me for a rush, huh? So this is La Unua Circlo. That was off. That was pretty off. I have to know. I will take a break after this. Minor pronunciation mistake. I don't really know how to do it correctly. Dude, the alarm is nerve-wracking. In other glass-walled rooms, researchers look up from their work in confusion. The airlock doors have been sealed tight, and their electronic equipment is flashing erratically.
Warning. Warning.
I got that much. At the same time, all of their screens light up simultaneously, indicating the arrival of a new message.
Forget the outside. Come look at this. Some guys cracked it. They found the correct pronunciation.
Don't say it out loud.
They better be serious if this is some kind of prank.
Despite the blaring alarms, the staff gathers around their screens, eagerly reading about the incantation that was used and...
La una circlo?
The janitor is gonna have a lot of dust to sweep. He runs down the corridor at full speed, gasping for air. Just as the airlock doors begin to close, he flings himself through. The closest room with glass walls is filled with thick white smoke. He sprints to the door and frantically pounds on it.
Ulrich! Dawkins! Victor! Ricard! Are you in there? Listen, if you receive the pronunciation of the incantation, do not recite it. Do not write it down. Do not pass it on. I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. I'm trying to save you.
A chilling silence looms on the opposite side of the door. The only notes that can be heard is Zeus's emotionless voice coming through the speakers.
Warning. All personnel stay away from their communication terminals. Do not recite any messages on the screen.
Oh God.
Repeat, do not recite the incantation. Do not recite the incantation. Do not recite...
The door suddenly opens. The smoke pouring out nearly chokes them. Allergies. Man, let's hope your pronunciation is at least a little bit more correct than theirs. I mean, if you plan to read it out loud, I hope you don't get turned into dust.
Richard?
Oh, a cryptographer emerges from the thick smoke, his movements stiff and his face expressionless. As he opens his mouth to speak, a small crack forms at the corner of his lips and quickly spreads across his entire face, as if he were made of clay. Suddenly he collapses, his skin splitting and cracking like parched earth. Enigma quickly moves to support him, preventing his colleague from breaking into pieces on the hard floor. He checks his vitals. Still alive, only his skin has been affected by the mutation. Underneath the cracked exterior, he can still see human flesh and blood.
Don't speak. We're going to the recap center. No, you go, Dawkins.
Lifting a muddy finger, he manages to point toward the room. Slowly, a monumental figure emerges from the hazy entrance. It is a mud golem with thick clumps of mud dripping off its body. The only remaining human element is Dawkins' nameplate, barely clinging to its chest. Ooh, so it has different effects in all the people. That is disturbing.
Dawkins? No, no, no!
The airlock door at the end of the hallway hisses open. A squad of security guards with hypnobullets and restraint nets barge their way in.
Researcher Adler, please evacuate immediately. We will take over from here.
So why is it going wrong when they pronounce it? Maybe because they're not powerful enough, arcanists?
Let me try my hand.
No worries.
通幽的威，墨韵虚无。
Please, don't resist.
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
I thought the worst case would be that the ritual is useless since no one here can wield it.
Oh, poor guy.
I was wrong. So terribly wrong. The reality is a million times worse.
These allergies, man. They're killing me.
We have invited a disaster. It is a curse, even more unpredictable, unstable, and uncontrollable than the mask.
He grips his hair tightly, his voice hoarse as he shouts.
Dora crumbled to dust. Richard cracked like dry land, and Dawkins turned into a statue of mud.
Ooh.
And Victor, he vanished. We've tried everything, but he's nowhere to be found. Yet he's here, typing, sending emails, getting the door for me.
Oh. My guy, you kind of need a hug and someone to talk to.
All of these catastrophic events, and only 3 words were uttered. 3.
He shakes his head and laughs bitterly, not even in the mood for mockery after all that's happened.
What are we dealing with, Madame Lucy? Which deity are we provoking and stealing from?
No one can answer his question. The security guards are busy cleaning up the mess, while liaisons are frantically issuing warnings and confirming the extent of the casualties. The rehab center personnel have also arrived, and as they leave, their stretchers are filled with injured people. His supervisor finishes up a call and hangs up the phone on the wall.
Get some rest, Mr. Adler. Your mission is complete. Other researchers will take it from here.
You what?
He asks in disbelief, anger swelling up in his chest.
Are you not going to call it off? After all that's happened?
We still need to find a way to save everyone. We kinda have to.
The research must go on.
More people will die long term if we don't. The robot's answer is concise and cold.
The authenticity of the incantation and the fact that any arcanist can recite it were revealed to us through this unexpected mishap. Now, a new question arises. How can we eliminate the side effects? From now on, we no longer require the help of human researchers.
Oh. Her tone is calm and gentle, yet with authority. The decision has been made.
Only Arcanum can lift a curse of Arcanum.
Oh.
37.
The eerie sounds continue to reverberate in the cave. 37 kneels on the transparent stairs, blood seeping from her mouth and nose.
Stay with me. I'll get you out.
The suitcase. The noises wouldn't reach her in there. It could be her refuge. Oh, I don't like her. I don't like seeing her injured. What would happen if she or other non-bio humans pronounce it? Lucy? I think she's an arcanist, actually. Like, even though she's a robot. I have no idea. 37 suddenly jerks. Slowly, an ornate scroll rises from her bosom. Is this?
Is this Six's scroll?
You stole the words in my mouth. Flashbang. The strange noises begin to fade. In its place is an ancient melody. Huh? I can't click continue. It's oh.
Positive 1, negative 1, positive 2, negative 3, 3, negative 3, positive 2, negative 1, positive 1. I see. I understand now.
What did you say? 37. Are you feeling better now?
She nods, having regained her clarity.
Numbers, Burton. 6's scroll reconciled the gap between the supreme existence and me. I can now hear and understand. The answer to my question, the solution to free us from the emanation, the response Apiron promised me, is a string of numbers.
Huh? But why is everything so convoluted? I mean, I understand why, but why? Oh. Do not recite the following content in any non-experimental setting. Ooh. It's censored. Okay. Oh, my head hurts. Time for a break. For everyone. Go grab some water, grab some snacks, I don't know, like... Let everything that just happened seep in, and, I'm taking a little break. Be right back. hydration. I've been getting in Instagram videos about from the official Brita account. They make super fun animations and little songs about being hydrated, and they're like very absurdist, very Gen Z humor. It's very fun. I definitely recommend them. Or not Gen Z, maybe more millennial humor. You know. But not the weather. Oh. The winds died down. The cave is quiet again. The trial's over. As usual, the Star of Hermes has found her answer.
We got it. The key to the gate of truth. Apiron has answered me. This is the final solution.
She chirps with delight as the scroll completes its task and lands back in her hand.
We must leave here at once. We have to tell everyone.
I am so proud of you, 37. We will save everyone.
There is finally room to breathe, if only for a brief moment. Yet the feeling of unease remains.
But there's one thing I don't understand.
And that is?
She pauses mid-step and looks back, tilting her head inquisitively.
6. His scroll saved your life. Maybe he foresaw the dangers and protected you from it, so you can leave there almost on. But what was he trying to tell you when he warned you about the collapse of your world as you know it?
Why are we all quiet? The walk to the cleansing site is long. Only the sounds of dripping water and soft footsteps can be heard in the tunnel.
Mind your step, everyone. We are passing the Wall of Truth. The wall will come crashing down if false words are spoken. Silence is advised here, unless circumstances dictate otherwise.
The followers nod with respect. They have walked past the walls of silence, goodness, and wisdom respectively as part of the ritual. Only those who embody these virtues can find safe passage to the final cleansing.
$888?
The custodian suddenly steps up in front of the leader, blocking his path.
Forgive me, but this seems to be the right moment for some long-neglected questions to be answered.
As she speaks, a few others emerge from the crowd and surround Six. On the narrow pathway, there is no way to get around them.
Perhaps, but hardly appropriate or righteous.
We will talk of righteousness after you've shared what you know, Six. You've been silent for too long. 4 years have passed since you became Six, and for 4 years, you have been hiding things from us.
So now they're confronting Six, right? In the Wall of Truth.
The long-neglected questions have created a cloud of doubt between us. And now the boulder of fate is falling on us, and we are teetering on the brink of destruction. It's time to be honest and true to your people, while you still have them. We are the seekers of truth. It is unjust to keep us from it.
888 extends an arm, gesturing to the silent cavern walls that surround them.
Let the wall of truth bear witness. I want nothing but an answer from you. I am not here to provoke untimely conflicts.
The wall stands firm. The genuineness of her words is not to be doubted.
Answer her, Six. You should be glad that I am not the interrogator here, because the wall would have collapsed immediately.
The wall remains silent, seemingly confirming the rhetorician's mocking words as truth.
You may lie, but the wall will fall. You may stay silent, then I will lie to break the silence and the wall. Or maybe you could outwit the wall with the liar's paradox. Only sadly, I have tested it for you. One cannot deceive it by stating, I'm lying. After all, it's a test of morality, not logic. It needs your honesty, not your wit or anything else.
Interesting. It's a delicate situation, one that requires precision. The leader remains composed.
What do you wish to know?
What else? The most important question, of course. The question about the essence.
Have an idea, real quick. Give me a moment. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, da, da, da. I want to go to my design, and what I would do is remove the blue part. This should be it. Then I can delete it, as well as this. And then I want to download it. Just the current part page, please. The color of this lamp is wrong. Why? Why is it wrong? It disturbs me. It concerns me. I want to fix it, but I don't seem to find how. Huh? Who cares? I'll download it anyways. Why do I have 7 messages? One here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The usual group chat is going at it. And while that downloads, don't have to worry about it anymore. Close. There we go. 210 takes a step, his voice trembling, no longer as calm as he used to be. These questions have plagued his mind for too long.
Why has our research stagnated for the past 4 years? Why did we fail to predict the emanation in 1929 and again in this time? Have we misunderstood the premise? What
Dude.
if the emanation is not a manifestation of the transcendental law at all?
So sorry for that. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Kinda pretty, isn't it? I want to make the background darker. Also, I think that's excessive, but oh well. Six remains stoic, showing no signs of emotion.
Worshippers worship, thinkers think, governors govern, and researchers research. Your questions are not mine to answer, 210. A Six has no expertise on the study of the emanation. I'm not qualified to answer about its essence.
The truth is spoken, and the silent wall attests to its veracity.
Your question is too abstract, 210.
The custodian shakes her head and takes a step closer.
Don't dance around the subject, Six. The wisdom has been passed on to you, as it has to every other Six. You have inherited not only knowledge and insight, but also the memories of your predecessors. You must know the answer, for it is part of your inheritance. Tell us this. The last leader of the study of the emanation, 77. What question did she bring to Apiron? And what answer did she receive?
And now I want to make it even lower. Like so. There's no immediate response, confirming that she's hit the nail on the head.
I watched her walk into the cave and come out unharmed. I watched her, and the previous 6 board the ship in search of answers in the phenomenal world. The ship didn't come back in time. The emanation caught them. And that was only the beginning of our misfortunes. The model failed. Our whereabouts were revealed. Hysteria now poisons the minds of our people, and the empirical knowledge accumulated over the years suddenly no longer applies to the current situation. Why? What did she find out? Could it be that something's happened to the transcendental law above? Has the truth we believed in changed?
Oh? Barrage with so many questions, he lets out a chuckle. He smiles with relief, like a prisoner finally receiving his death sentence after years of waiting. It has the opposite effect on the crowd. They hold their breaths in suspense.
Hippasus discovered the secrets of Route 2 and toppled Pythagoras' school of thought.
You're rambling again, circling the topic.
The controversy surrounding Newton and infinitesimals presented a challenge to the groundwork of calculus. Russell's self-referential paradox sparked the third mathematical crisis. Though such theory was eventually perfected, the lessons on self-referentiality remained. In the end, Gödel's incompleteness theorems showed that proving or disproving everything is impossible. Therefore, absolute knowledge is unattainable.
Bro, you're spamming buzzwords. He's talking about ancient mathematicians, which is hardly relevant for the questions at hand, and I would appreciate if he focused. His profound sentiments echo throughout in the cave.
The boulder of fate will tumble down its peak, whether 37 is the one pushing it or not. However hard Oedipus tried to defy destiny, his path to tragedy remained unchanged.
You are not helping, man.
You're talking in riddles again.
I have been saying that for a while. She furrows her brow. However, Sixtus gives her a small note of respect.
I should thank you for bringing the question here, 888, so I may finally speak the truth. 77 did ask about the essence of the emanation.
He stands tall and looks around at the people. They're listening intently.
She asked, what happened to the supreme existence? What plunged the world into madness? The answer was disorder and chaos.
The wall of truth still stands. The trail left by ancient sages confirms his words. A deep, ominous rumble comes from the center of the island. The tremors are like the island that's being shaken to its core, like a tsunami and a volcanic eruption combined.
You blasted!
210 is the first to come to a realization. He lunges and grabs 6 by the collar.
You knew this all along, from the first day of your revelation, when you became 6. You knew that the emanation was not a manifestation of the transcendental law and patterns above, but rather a symptom of its utter disorder and chaos? And you knew that the transcendental realm of numbers was no more, and that the essence of Numa, the one true form we believed in, had become an ever-changing existence like the irrational numbers?
Oh. Rage threatens to consume him. The restoration glances at the reader, who has the audacity to confirm that their faith is shattered. He almost breaks into a bitter laugh.
4 years. You kept this to yourself for 4 years. Why? Was it for a false sense of peace? To keep the island stable? Did you deceive us to prevent the realization that our research would be in vain?
6 does not answer the added inquiries, for they are not within his duty.
It's time to halt the bickering. Get everyone out of here now.
The custodian steps in and separates them with a stern look. She then turns and begins to lead the panicked crowd to safety. Amidst the chaos, the leader lowers his eyes and reads the verses prepared for the ceremony.
Pray to the gods for what you are about to do, and pray that all goes well. Once familiar with this practice, you will understand the constitution of both eternal gods and mortal men.
What happened? Did they not carry out the cleansing ceremony?
You will know the extent of all things, the boundaries of their entirety, and what connects them together.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
No, this is the large-scale ritual on this island is undoing itself?
What?
You will
Oh.
see, as you should, that the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
Why? Why is our circle gone?
The leader stands quiet and resolute, like a rock by the sea. Watching the fall of the heavenly transcendental, feeling the tides of change wash over everything.
Thus, you will not hope for what is beyond your reach, and you will not be deceived.
He rolls up the scroll and ends his reading.
Pray, my friends. Pray for yourselves and pray for everyone. Pray for all the suffering and misery around you. Reach into the unseeable darkness and pray to the unknowable supreme. Speak your hopes, for you are the determination that once helped us overcome our insignificance and touch the light of Numa should guide us once more.
Well, whatever. In the darkness, he lights up a torch.
Where are you going?
To the cave. The trial is not over. The final cleansing is yet to come. There are still duties to fulfill.
He trudges forward. With his back to the fearful crowd, he sets off again, onto the lonely road, into the long night. I think I'm gonna wrap up here for today. It's been 3 hours. I usually do 4, but I'm feeling uninspired. 640 just from doing that? That's insane.
Oh, Miss Burton, I suggest we spend.
Let's go gambling. Let's go grinding. I'm just gonna wrap things up here. Is there anyone we can raid? Oh. No. Not really. I don't like anyone here on the reverse category. There's a Spanish creator, but as much as I am Spanish, I don't stream in Spanish. It would be confusing for you guys to be dropped off there. We have some candy, so let's use a pet. 69, dumb number.
Very well. Let me try my hand. Concentrate and visualize. Stop.
Do not the 69. 6969. You think you can get away with being insufferable about 6'7"? Well, you can't. I will be insufferable about 6'9".
From icebergs to mountains, from the sea to the land, I have traveled between these worlds countless times. Then, I found Rayashki at the intersection of these worlds. Small, but hopeful. Alone in its dream, but maybe not so in the future. Thank you for your help, dear comrade.
Say, if I was used a silent streamer, would you still watch? Do you think there would be people who would still watch? Because I remember a streamer that was mute. So basically, she relied on her model's expressiveness to... What? Yeah, but you need something else special. Yeah, I understand. One more. Permanent limit? Beautiful. She's ready. The team is done.
Climb the highest roof I can find.
We're gonna end stream here. I'm just gonna set the team. Oh, there's this to do. But oh well, I'll do that off stream.